Greetings for everyone. I am Rejeaan Sabejoon from grade 11 St. Jerome, Rejeaan, and I am going to discuss about the inverse function and how to find the inverse of linear and rational functions.
Inverse function is defined as a function which can reverse into another function. In simple words, if any function f takes to y, then the inverse of f will take y to x. If the function is denoted by f, then the inverse function is denoted by f raised to negative 1. In order for you to find the inverse of the function, you just have to follow these steps. Okay then, so let's try it with a real function. So let's have example number 1. The f of x equals 10x negative 6. So the first step is to replace the f of x with y. So y equals copy 10x negative 6. Then interchange the x and y. So x equals 10y negative 6. Step 3 is to solve for y. So in solving for y, we just have to transpose the negative 6 from negative to positive. So x plus 6 equals 10y. After that, let's find y. In finding y, let's just copy this one first. X plus 6 equals 10, 1. So in finding y, we have to divide it both sides by 10. So cancel out the 10, then equals y. So x plus 6 over 10 equals y. Or y equals x plus 6 over 10. Then lastly, replace the y by f raised to negative 1 of x. So f raised to negative 1 of x equals x plus 6 over 10. This is now the inverse of f of x equals 10x negative 6, or inverse of linear function. To verify if your answer is correct, let's do the checking. Checking f x. So copy the original f raised to negative 1 of x equals 10. Then replace the x with our inverse. So x plus 6 over 10. Negative 6. As you can see, we have our same number. We just have to cancel this out. Cancel. So write down the remaining, which is the x plus 6 negative 6. Then 6 minus 6, that would be equal 0. So cancel out. So we have our equals x. So therefore, the inverse of our linear function is correct. Let's move on with the example number 2, but this time we're going to find the inverse of rational function. So let's have f of x equals 5x plus 2 over 5. Again, in finding the inverse of this function, we just have to follow the steps. First is replacing the f of x with y, then copy over 5. Then interchange, so x equals 5y plus 2 over 5. Then step 3 is to solve for y. But this time, we're going to start it with multiplying the 5 times x. So that is 5x, copy, equals 5y plus 2. After that, we have to transpose the positive 2 into negative 2 on the left side. So 5x negative 2 equals 5y. Then let's find y. Again, copy equals 5y. We have to cancel out the 5, so we have to divide it with 5. Same goes with the both sides. So cancel out equals y. So 5x negative 2 over 5. Or you can move the y to the left side. So 5x negative 2 over 5. Then replace the y by f raised to negative 1 of x. So this is now the inverse of our rational function. Now, to verify if your answer is correct, we have to do the checking. So, x. Then, replace the x with our inverse. As you can see, it has the same number. We have to cancel that out. Then, write down the remaining, which is the 5x negative 2 over 5 plus 2. As what we have observed, there is negative 2 plus 2, that would be equals 0. So we have to cancel that out. Same goes with 5x over 5. Out, so equals x. So therefore, the inverse of the given rational function is f raised to negative 1 of x equals 5x negative 2 over 5. And that's all for today's video.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.